Welcome, friends. LostScarf here, and it's time for a movie review, real quick, for My Hero Academia. Two Heroes. You should see it if you're a fan of. Obviously, if you're a fan, you should see it. It's only out on the 25th, which is when I saw it right now. The 26th, 27th, 29th, and the 2nd. So there is some still chances to see this movie. The 2nd of October, obviously. So there are chances to see it. It's only in 400 theaters in Canada and in North America. Well, in Canada and the U.S. So if you got a chance, make an effort because it is worth seeing. It totally is. It's really good. I'm sure it'll be out on DVD in the future. Not sure how long it'll be until that time comes. But it's really good to see in the theater. Like, if you watch the show already, you know that there's really good art to it, like really good just action scenes to it. And seeing it on the big screen, how much effort they put into it, oh my god. To my surprise, the movie's about like 50-40% action. That is a lot of action here. So I was going to spend the next like 4 minutes just saying it's awesome, and then like the last minute just not really spoiled, but just say some specifics. But just looking at the movie poster here, it shows you pretty much a good number of the characters that are in the thing. There are a lot of the students from the academy, from Midoriya's class, that are in the movie. We get to see young All Might at the start, and oh man, young All Might's pretty cool. It's just cool seeing young All Might and just seeing stuff like that. And it's really good. It's a very good time. From what I can tell, there is only the dub, and the dub is very good. Really happy with the dub there. And it just looks so great. The comedy's really good. The action's great. And just thinking about it, where it fits in with the show, like, this is supposed to take place before the championship. So before season 3, that's when it's supposed to take place. And as far as a movie linking up with the show goes, for the most part, there's a lot that they could just not need to talk about. But there are little things in the movie that they should actually mention in the show, but it's already past the point where they'd actually mention this stuff, just because of just the characters and what they're involved in the movie. It's like, they would have a couple thoughts remembering this incident, this time in the movie, in the show. So, as far as it can, for the most part, fit into the continuity of the whole thing, but it's a little odd that it doesn't get mentioned. That's the same case with any movie when it comes to the animes, because they take place somewhere between the show, and this one fits in pretty good. It's definitely worth watching. It's worth watching. The music's really good, and they bring back some old favorites, and they put some of the new stuff from season 3 as well, as far as the songs go. And there's like a Yusei Run 2.0 song in here that's really good. Very, very entertaining, and just great action going with it. And it's just a good movie. I recommend seeing it. If you're a fan, you gotta make an effort to see it. As far as anyone, if you're not actually someone who's watched the anime, they do make an effort to set up what Midoriya is all about and set up what All Might's all about and the world itself. They do a little bit of introduction to the world, but for the most part, if you're not there as a fan of it, it'll still be entertaining and everything. It's got a lot of fun points and a lot of good action to it, but you might get a little lost for sure if you're not a fan of My Hero Academia. As far as the story goes, it's a bit predictable. You kind of know where the beats are, what's going to happen, but there are a couple surprises going on here, and some of the journey there is just really entertaining, and it's just a lot of fun. But yeah, there was maybe 2 or 3 surprises I didn't see coming, but a lot of it could be pretty predictable if you really think about it, just as you're watching it. But oh man, the last maybe 10-20 minutes are insane. The amount of art going into that, the amount of just the music getting played, everything. There's so much effort going to that final bit. It is so damn good. Oh my god, it is worth seeing it in theaters. So make the effort if you can. If you can't, that sucks, because not everyone's going to be in a place where you can see the movie, but if you can, it was good. It was so damn good. Now, take a moment just to say some specifics here. So this is the last minute now. This is the last minute. Not really spoiler, but giving a little bit is that I think I just said, like, you see young All Might, and I think we've seen art that says young All Might was going to be in this thing, so that's not giving much away, but seeing him in action is just really cool. And you also get to see all of All Might's uniforms across the ages, so that's really cool to see right there. And just seeing young All Might, it's awesome seeing young All Might, and just seeing him in his prime, just whipping ass. But you also, the end of the movie, I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I really like Yusei Run. I hope we hear it again in season 3. We hear it in the movie, and the second it kicks in, you know things are gonna go down, and it is the most amazing, like, 4 or 5 minutes. The entire movie, the 4 or 5 minutes of You Say Run and what happens during that music, that's well worth the price of admission alone. It is incredible. So much happens that little bit. It is so damn good. I want to see it again already. I am tempted. I'm so tempted to get another ticket. I really am. It was good. So that right there is a review and just hyping up the movie because I think you should see it. If you like this show, it is worth watching for dang sure. So that right there is just a quick, spoiler-free review of My Hero Academia 2 Heroes. It's really good. We're seeing great animation, great music, great voice work. It's just incredible. So that's a review. Have fun talking. Have fun watching, listening, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? Having fun. Thanks for coming by, and see you next time.